Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Isaac Guerrero to return.
Isaac Guerrero on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. Buying some time right. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Running it with Hampton. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Runs around him. He's got space. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19.
Putting a receiver in motion. They give it to him again. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
set.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. 18 cards.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd. Cox, this is Lane. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Check, let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Another carry for him. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 53. 53.
They'll run with Hampton. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Outside. 18. What's up? Up.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow. Go get him. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Koo on now for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying the right side. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the go.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Man in motion here.
Ready. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
19-5.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Purdy to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Have him gain about a handful there. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set. Run around, son. Kick.
Back to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Ayuk makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. We've set it downs from 37.
Get set. Up. Line around. Stop.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Box. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Commanders 7. Set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, quick.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Dragon 60.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing now, Richardson. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Pearson on the slant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw by Purdy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Commanders going field goal here. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Garindo to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in.
They've run this 12-yard out route cave at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Young wk9 set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hold the set.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Bronco switch. 70 Timberwolves.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. And is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Cougar 19, driving 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Alfred Collins on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Cowboy, not saying that. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Lane motioning left. Richardson on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18, watch out.
Hampton now up the middle. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Outside. 53. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Left, left. Up.
First down, Purdy to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Do not. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Now it's Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Up. Stop.
On third down, Purdy splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
18.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Field goal attempts coming now from Younghoe Koo. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Koo able to put it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Now give left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Commanders first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Ready, ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him, and it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They send a man in motion. They'll air it out on third. Into the hands of Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They've got a man in motion. A give now from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
At the 47-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on. Set.
Richardson will do it himself. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
60 Bison. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Bronk. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 Tigers. 60 Bobcats.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Play action now. Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Running it with Hampton. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
23-yard line.
Get set. Go. 18. Watch out.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Hampton on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Again, it's Hampton. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to...
And his kick is blocked! They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
19, 18. Get it.
Play action with Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 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 11.
Purdy to throw it. Left side secured by Ayuk. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
The 28-yard line.
Outside. You're not. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Hampton trying the left side. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Switch.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
Ready, ready.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. Spins out of one side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A gain of 16 yards.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Handoff now to the receiver. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That's up. 18, what's up? 21. Yellow. Stop.
This is Hampton. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Young wk9 out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have just one left to burn now. It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he gets the first before stopping the clock, and even 20 seconds to go. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Red. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
70 Timberwolf. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
60 Bison.
Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Ready! Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
To throw. Cox, this is Lane. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
60 Bobcats. 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, one final shot. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop. This ball game's over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, Brock, we both thought coming.